Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how I transformed my relationship with tinnitus from one of negativity and fear to one of more positivity, acceptance, and being able to overcome it. If you're battling tinnitus, then this video might resonate with you and help you on your journey. I remember the dark days of tinnitus vividly. The constant ringing in my ears just felt like an uninvited guest that would never leave, no matter how hard I tried. It affected everything: my mood, my sleep, my concentration, even my interactions with others. I was in a state of constant fear, wondering if there was something seriously wrong with me. It felt like every problem in my life was somehow connected to the constant ringing in my ears. But then came a turning point where I knew I had to take action. After countless doctor visits and doing my own research, I realized that tinnitus really isn't harmful to 99% of people after I sought medical clearance. This was when I began to embrace the concept of acceptance and started to learn how to move forward with or without tinnitus. It wasn't about liking the sound, it was about reducing the control that it had over me and not letting it define my life anymore. I was so tired of feeling like my life was over, of lacking hope and excitement for my future. As much as we want a really quick fix, something to just take us out of the misery that we find ourselves in, this change and me starting to learn to overcome tinnitus did not happen overnight. It involved a gradual shift in perspective, a series of small steps that collectively made a big difference. Mindfulness became a part of my daily routine. I learned to sit with the sound without reacting and to observe it without judgment. Slowly, my reaction to the sound began to change. The fear started to dissipate and the sound just became another part of my overall environment. I want to share a quote that I came across which inspires me by someone named Michael Singer. "The moment in front of you is not bothering you. You are bothering yourself about the moment in front of you." This quote reminds me that our reaction to situations, including tinnitus, dictates our experience in life. Acceptance, changing our reactions, finding joy and gratitude in the present moment, these are keys to not just living with tinnitus, but thriving despite it, and therefore overcoming it over time. Just a quick side note, if you are watching this video or have been enjoying my videos, then please hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out in my YouTube journey and I would really appreciate it. So I ultimately began to learn how to change the meaning around my tinnitus. I saw it as a signal from my body, a reminder to slow down and to take more care of myself. I had been ignoring my needs and saying yes to others at the expense of my own well-being. Now, every time I heard the ringing, it was a prompt to ask myself, am I looking after myself? This simple question became a powerful tool in my journey towards self-care and eventually led me to be able to remove that negative attachment and meaning to the sound. Of course, there were setbacks. Some days were a lot harder than others, and there were moments where I felt like I ended up back at square one. But I learned to be patient and kind to myself and recognize that healing is not linear. Each step, each day was all part of the process. Gradually, as I focused less on the tinnitus and more on how to look after myself and life around me, the sound began to fade into the background more and more over time. The experience often begins with the sound being constant, yet there are fleeting moments when it goes unnoticed due to distraction. These brief episodes are a crucial first step. Over time, as these instances accumulate, a significant shift occurs in the brain's perception. It starts to understand that the sound doesn't need to trigger a negative or fearful response. Much like the way we habitually tune out the hum of traffic or the sound of a fan running, the brain learns to filter the tinnitus sound more effectively, allowing it to fade into the background of our awareness. This process demonstrates our brain's remarkable ability to adapt and focus on what truly matters in our environment. It is crucial to be able to sit with yourself and to engage in deeper self-work to heal throughout your life. However, for a long time with tinnitus, I was also spending too much time in my head, lost in my thoughts and my fear and the emotions in a less healthy way. This is something I can even still find myself doing at times, but I accept that I will always be a work in progress, and that's okay. But once I started to take action to get out of my head a little more and more into the world, I really did start to notice a big difference in my tinnitus. I immersed in activities again that brought me joy, such as spending more time with my loved ones, trying out new things, even if that just meant going on a new walk that I'd never done before with my partner. And I learned to find more peace in just being in the present moment. So the less attention and negative attachment I had with my tinnitus, the less it affected me, and this can be the same for you too. I hope this video helps you with your journey in tinnitus, and remember, it's about changing your relationship to the sound, not the sound itself. In next week's video, I'm going to talk about why practices like meditation, in my opinion, are quite crucial when it comes to being able to overcome almost anything in life, and it's especially true when it comes to tinnitus. If you found this video helpful, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Please feel free to leave a comment and tell me how you're going or something that you'd like me to discuss, and I will do my best to make a video about that in the future. Thanks for watching, and remember to stay hopeful.